Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we share testimony stories. Today we have Mr. Nelson Banda of Men's Network yet again. This time with a word of caution to the men. Mr. Banda, welcome to Comfort Time yet again.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah. It's nice to be here.
Thank you. So it's a joy to have you, Mr. Banda, the National Coordinator for Men's Network. And this time around, we want to hear more about the caution that we have seen in the different media platforms, the Times of Zambia, the Daily Mail, and many others in connection with the NAPSA windfall. So why did you feel you needed to say something about that?
We are so excited that this time we want to share this information with men concerning the NAPSA contribution. And first of all, we would like to commend the government that they passed a legislation that enable people that have been working for the past years to enable them to get their investments so that they can make use of it by getting into investment opportunities. So we commend government for taking that step. But at the same time, we would like to share this word of caution with men that yes, they have received their money, and we would like them we would like to encourage them to make use of that money by undertaking wealth investment opportunities so that that money which they have received can create wealth for their families. At the same time, we want to caution the men, or to place our advice on the men, that once they get their money, it is time for them to invest it instead of developing high risk behavior such as making use of that money in unplanned activities. Some men go out, they abandon their families, they abandon their women, and invest that money in things that may not help their families. So the reason why we felt we should share that information with the men is to encourage them so that they put that money to good use, because tomorrow they may not have such kind of money. Some men have got a tendency of whenever they have got big monies, they tend to leave their wives whom they have been with for a very long time, and people that have encouraged them to save that money for a long time, and they tend to abandon them, and they go out with the girlfriends, they take trips which may not add value to the families. So we're saying that kind of behavior should not be encouraged. Stick to your wife, plan together with your wife and the children, and see what you can do to multiply that money. And this is our message to the men.
Yeah, I know you're cautioning the men because you're from the Men's Network, but it's not only the men who do that. There are women too who are getting the same money and who may think it's now time to live it up. I know most of the time women, when they get some money, the first thing they think of is families. But there are also other women who also involve themselves in risk behaviors. And especially for men, my advice would be they must know that sometimes men are targeted. They know now who has received that money. Suddenly you will see people that you were not even talking to, who had no time for you, who would not give you that time of day, but suddenly you'll be very attractive, you'll be a very nice guy, they will want to go out with you. Don't cheat yourself that it's you they like, it's your money they want. So be alert and make sure that that money is used in projects that will enrich the family. So this information is really timely. I know those who are decent or those who are cautious will think it's not necessary. that it be shared. But from where I'm sitting, I think you're doing a commendable job, and this should not just end here. Because it's not only with NAPSA. I've noticed this happening even with benefits. When people get their terminal benefits, they disappear from home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and for us, this is why we are targeting our male colleagues, because we're an organization that works with men, and we want to see a situation whereby we have a gender-based violence free country, because such kind of high risk spending might lead to gender-based violence.
Yes.
The country is now struggling to end gender-based violence, and some of which cases of gender-based violence are emanating from such kind of behaviors. So men, let's take responsibility by spending the money wisely, plan together with our wives, our children, and one day, you never know, we can create a big mountain of money out of the little that you have received.
Rather than finding yourself now being tortured, because this is a recipe for mental health problems. So it's very good that you have decided to come up with that caution at this point when the monies are coming in, before most of them have spent it.
So for those that might want to be helped, we have a men's comfort center where we provide free counseling to men. We know that nowadays things are hard, and we need just to find someone to talk to on a number of issues. When you are feeling low, when things are not working out, we also have male counselors that you can come and share the challenges that you are going through, and we'll be very delighted to receive you, so that we help each other.
That's great. Mr. Banda, thank you very much. We are so happy that you've given that word of caution. For me, who has known you from the days of when you were with Women's Lobby, where you were encouraging the women through the Women's Lobby, working with Women's Lobby, and encouraging both the men and the women, and now you are encouraging the men. So you leave the job to us to continue with the women, but now it's easier. When you're encouraging the men, we're encouraging the women, then we find a common ground. So this is as it should be, and this is what's going to help our country to move forward. So thank you so much for all you're doing. It shows that you love both men and women, and this is what it should be like. So thank you so much.
Thank you. We are so excited to be here, and we look forward to continue the conversation so that we can work together to promote gender equality.
So there you have it. Men, women, we are all at risk, and we should all take caution. So please, the windfall that you get, be it NAPSA, be it terminal benefits, be it a jackpot even, take at least 6 months. Leave it in the bank and just think about it. What am I going to do? Just think, your level is changing, so how should I behave? What should I do? Don't act in a hurry. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Comfort Time continues. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't yet, please do. We are waiting. And remember to give us a thumbs up. This helps YouTube to know that you like the videos we're sharing, and therefore they will share with other people. And share widely so that everybody gets this information. Comfort Time continues. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.